Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Robert Rosati, and I am a water use efficiency specialist here at Palmdale Water District. I want to say happy Earth Day to everyone. And the webinar we're going to go over is Save Water, Convert Your Landscape to Drought Tolerant. So if you have questions, put them in the chat box, and I will answer them at the end of the presentation. Earth Day is an annual event celebrated around the world on April 22nd to demonstrate support for environmental protection. The percentage of clean and drinkable water is decreasing every year. We need to urgently adopt new ways to use water wisely. See how you can make little changes at home that will help provide a lasting difference to earth, animals, plants, and water. Restore our earth. Through your actions, you can make a difference. Convert your front yard. PWD offers water-wise landscape conversion programs with rebates up to $2,000. Choosing landscaping that requires a lot of water isn't water smart. Reduce your water usage by choosing drought-tolerant landscaping. Where do I start? You can start your application online at palmdalewater.org in the Water Use Efficiency tab, select Programs, and complete your form. So this is what it would look like online if you were to go there and submit your application online. You would sketch your design and list the materials you will be using. We recommend using the following: gravel, pavers, artificial grass, trees, and bushes. List the plants you will be incorporating in your design. Please include any existing plants and trees as well. So here's a before and after. On the left, you can see the before. The yard has a little bit of grass, some dirt. It's not looking too great. And then you can see the conversion that they did over on the right. They put some decomposed granite, some nice drought-tolerant plants, and rock. So none of this needs a lot of water to survive, and it looks really nice and has good curb appeal. Other things you can do to conserve water. Turn off the water often. Do not let water run when you are using it. So when you're doing loads of laundry, or when you're doing running your dishwasher, always make sure you're doing full loads with those, and always turn the faucet off if you're shaving or if you're brushing your teeth or anything of that sort. Palmdale Water offers rebates for water-saving toilets, sprinklers, urinals, high-efficient washers, drip irrigation, and smart irrigation controllers. Purchase and install a qualified high-efficiency water-saving product. Apply for the rebate online or mail the completed application along with the original purchase receipt to receive your rebate credit. So on the left side, that's what our application looks like for rebates. And you can get up to $100 for a toilet, and it's 1.28 or under. So they don't even, toilets, they don't even make anything over that. So any toilet you buy, we will rebate that 100%. Clothes washers, those are a little more difficult. You can go to SoCalWater.com and you can see what qualifies on those. Those aren't as easily qualifying as toilets. And then we have the weather-based irrigation controllers. Those are great. Those are up to $150. And with those, it all goes by satellite. So whatever the weather is in the area, it picks that up. And if it's about to rain, it'll shut itself off. And it's a real handy device these days. So to apply for a WaterWise Landscape Conversion Program or other rebates, visit palmdalewater.org or call the Water Use Efficiency Team at 661-947-4111, extension 5943 or 1001. And then if anyone has any questions, please put them in the chat and I will answer them when you put them in the chat. So yeah, so some of these plants on the table these are all drought tolerant plants. They're all from local nurseries. You can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, or any local nursery out here, and you can get any of these. There's their succulents. There's a Japanese boxwood. This one is a purple cedros. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, so and then we have some of the other planting materials. This is some of the decomposed granite, the different styles there are. Here's some artificial turf. That's really popular these days. That's very low maintenance. We have also, if anyone's interested in this book, this is an entire book of plants that do well here in the high desert. So you can call that extension and request one of these, and we'll mail this directly to your house. And it's a really good book. It's very popular with our customers, and it literally has every tree, bush, plant that does well out here in the high desert. And then I talked about the weather-based irrigation controller. This is a 12 station. They have them from 6 to 12, and for bigger ones, they have them up to around 20 stations. So this is kind of what this looks like. And like I said, you can get up to $150 rebate for one of these. And then, okay, and then here's some frequently asked questions about the WaterWise Landscape Conversion Program. How do you apply? You can apply online, or the application can be delivered by mail. Do we give out any of the materials? No, we don't give out any of the materials. Can you get the funds up front? You get the funds when you're done with the project. So we do a pre-inspection and then a post-inspection, and it takes about 4 to 6 weeks after you're done with your project to get that, and it comes in check form. Do we recommend any landscapers? We don't, but we do have a list. It's about 4 pages of local landscapers that are familiar with our program, and we work well with them. How long does do you have to complete the project? You have 120 days, but if you complete it within 45 days, there's an extra 50 cents per square foot incentive where you can max out $500 on that. What if I have already converted my yard? Unfortunately, you won't qualify because we have to go through the entire process. Like I said, we do a pre-inspection, and then you do your conversion, and then we'll come and do a post-inspection as well. We only do the front yard also. We do not do the backyard. And then with the project, it's $1.50 per square foot. And then, like I said, you can get another 50 cents per square foot if you finish it in 45 days. And then, yeah, and then it maxes out at $2,000. And then, yes, and then you'll need a plant list as well because you have to have 60% of your coverage of your conversion still has to be plants. So those are some of the frequently asked questions that we get in the department about the program. So yeah, it doesn't. As long as they're in our if I work from home and there's 29 houses, I would be able to submit an application. Yes. So every every house would be separate, and then we can rebate each house depending on if you're doing toilets. We've done this before with one owner who owns multiple properties. They'll have a chance to be able to get rebates for each property.
I'll redo the question.
Okay, that sounds good.
So Ion Fields wants to know, is the application the same as the one I used for the web?
Yes, it's on the website. So that would be the same exact application that's on our website for both the conversion and for our other rebates as well.
There's another question that says, are you currently doing in-person residential water surveys?
Yes, we are actually still doing those. It's by appointment based only, so you would have to call us and we can set that up, and we usually do them we can do them the following day most times.
There's another question that says, so the landscape picture you had shown earlier, you consider that 60% plants?
So it's to the plant's maturity. So it's not what they are when they're planted, it's what they're going to be in their mature state when they're fully grown. So yes, that one did qualify.
At this time, we encourage anybody with any questions to please submit their questions now. Robert is an expert, so please ask.
Yes, so we're only doing front yards at this time with the conversion program. We don't really get that many backyards, so we just kind of figured we would concentrate on front yards only.
The question is, how long is the process or the refund?
So when we get the application, we can typically do it the following day for the pre-inspection, and then it's basically on the customer after that how quickly they want to get their project done. I've seen people turn around and finish in 1 week, and then after that it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get your rebate and it's a check form in the mail.
Somebody's asking, should I reduce more of my water use indoors or outdoors?
I would always recommend outdoor. It's 75 during the spring and summer months. Your 75% of your water use is outdoors. So that's why we recommend doing our conversion program, because it's all drip and bubblers, and they're not using the spray nozzles where you're using a lot for the grass.
Somebody else is asking, what zip codes would qualify for this program? Does 93543 part of this program?
I don't think it is. I think we're 93550 and 93552 would be the 2 zip codes that would qualify for the program.
Somebody else wants to know, if you currently have no plant materials in the yard, does that qualify as a start?
Yeah, that's fine. You would just have to add plant materials during your conversion to make up for if you have no plant materials.
Somebody wants to know, I don't understand irrigation. Is that the sprinklers?
Yes, that is correct. So anything that you're using to water grass, plants, flower beds, that's all called irrigation. So yes, it's sprinklers, bubblers, drip. So that's all considered irrigation.
Somebody wants to know, when is it the best time to run my sprinklers?
So either at night after 5 or early in the morning before 10 o'clock. And we know how windy it gets out here, so you kind of have to dance around the wind so you're not watering your neighbor's yard instead of yours.
Somebody saying thank you to you, Robert.
You're very welcome. You have good questions. Thank you.
Somebody's asking if you can explain what the weather-based irrigation controller does for your water bills.
So it's just a great tool. You can use, everything is off your phone. There's an app for it, and there's local weather stations that it feeds off of, and it does every 5 minutes it updates itself. So if it sees a storm coming in, it'll automatically turn your sprinklers off so they don't come on when it's raining, or if it's a little cooler out, it won't water as long as either. So there's just a ton of technology with the weather-based irrigation controllers that and you can run everything off your phone. So it's a really good device.
Somebody wants to know, do you have to be a Palmdale Water District customer to apply for these programs?
Yes, you do, because it's only our ratepayers that we offer these programs to.
Another question says, are those drought tolerant plants you have in front of you affordable, and are they easy to grow?
Yes, typically I think they're all around under $20. And yes, just there's little tags on there, and there's information on what areas to plant them in, and if they need a lot of sun, a little bit of sun. So there's a lot of information just on the tags themselves to kind of tell you where to plant them and good areas to have them in your landscape.
One question is, the plants that you use for the program, do they have to be drought tolerant?
They do not. So a lot of people have existing city trees that they keep, and to be honest, most of those will take the complete 60% coverage also. So no, they don't have to be. We just recommend them because with putting in bubblers and drip irrigation, and they won't need as much water.
There's another question that says, in the past, the Cash for Grass program ran out of funds. Will that happen potentially this time? There's always the potential for it, but we've been getting grants for the program, so we haven't. The last 4 years, we haven't ran out of funds, so we've been really good with having a lot of funds left over. Somebody wants to know, do I need to use a professional landscaper for the landscape conversion program?
You do not. If you feel like you can do it yourself, you're more than welcome to do it yourself. You don't have to have a professional do it. You can definitely do it yourself.
Do you have to be a Palmdale Water District customer to get the book that you mentioned?
I'd say no. If you're in this particular webinar, we would gladly give you one of these books to let you see what grows well out here.
And what's the number they can call, Robert?
It's 441-5943. That would be my direct extension, area code 661. And then just leave your information on there, and then we can get this book out to you next week.
Do you give rebates back for replacing sprinklers?
Yes, so we have, they're called MP rotators. So yes, we do that, $4 a nozzle on those. And those are very efficient. They're not the spray type where they just kind of fan in the air and then with the wind carries them. So those, yeah, the MP rotators are the efficient nozzles. And those are $4 each.
Somebody wants to know, do you need to provide receipt for labor work?
No, we don't need any receipts for the conversion. If you're doing a rebate on a toilet washer or the weather-based controller, we do need receipts for those, but if you're doing the conversion program, we don't need any receipts. We just have to do the pre-inspection and then the post-inspection to make sure that the conversion was done properly, but we don't need any receipts for that.
Somebody wants to know, if you already started the conversion, can I still apply?
Unfortunately, you can't. We have to have everything documented from phase 1 all the way to the end. It's just, unfortunately, that's the way it goes with being a rebate. So sorry about that.
How are rebates processed? Do they go to my account or do I get a check?
So with the conversion program, you get a check. With the other rebates, it's a credit on your account. And so whatever the amount is, it goes to a credit on your account with those.
Somebody is asking, do you do inspections for the sprinkler rebates?
We do not. As long as you provide the receipt, then we sign off on those, and if they qualify through SoCal WaterSmart.
There's a follow-up question that says, do they need to be original receipts?
For the rebates, they do need to be the original receipts, and also it has to be within 90 days of the purchase as well. So if it's maybe, I don't know, 95, 100, we can work with you, but typically it has to be within 90 days of the purchase as well. So like a handwritten receipt won't work. We kind of need some type of legitimate receipt from where you got it.
Somebody's asking, is there a limit to toilet replacements or buying a new toilet?
No, not at all. I mean, if you have a really big house and you have 5 bathrooms that you're replacing the toilets in, we'll rebate you for all 5. If you have even a multifamily complex, we just did one where we did I think it was about 37 toilets for a multifamily. So, you know, if you guys want to, you know, we have these programs for you guys to use, and if you want to use as many as you can, by all means, please do.
Someone's asking if there is drip irrigation rebates.
So we do have one for that, and it's linear feet. So we do. It's not one of our more popular ones, but it's a 25 cents, and it has to be 1,000 linear feet. So the qualifications are kind of a lot, but we do offer it. So it is something we offer.
Someone's asking, are there any rebates for rain barrels?
We do not do rain barrel rebates. It's just, it doesn't rain that much out here, so it's not something that we would find beneficial for ourselves or our customers. And especially with how hot it gets out here, you get mosquito infestations. So it just kind of doesn't work in the high desert. You want to give that away?
Yeah. Okay, so let's do the giveaway now.
Okay, at this time, we're going to give away this great weather-based irrigation controller to a participant. And the lucky winner is Stephen Palomares. So Laura has your information, and we will get this out to you as soon as possible. So congratulations. Okay, Laura just informed me she would like you to call us. So 661-441-5943, and that would be my direct extension, and then we can get this out to you. So I just want to thank everyone. Had great questions. Hopefully the information we shared with you is beneficial, and I hope everyone else enjoys the rest of their Earth Day. Yeah, thank you very much, and have a great rest of your day.